So, three things God's really been teaching me about and making me apply in my own life are synchronization, sequencing, and proportion. And, and I'm talking about like nanoseconds of time and space and place and just every aspect of my life. So, first of all, synchronization is to synchronize, ask Him to synchronize you to His will in time and space and place, because stuff gets off, like even right before your conception. I know for me, in fact, I heard that this morning, the message I got in the womb was too much too soon. So in other words, I would do too much too soon. So that totally messed up my synchronization, my sequencing, and my proportion, because I was trying to fulfill my parents' expectation to be more than what they wanted me to be. I was giving too much and out of sequence, and consequently out of proportion, and was giving way too much, way too soon before I was ready to do it. So the first thing is asking the Lord to synchronize you and every part of you, every dimension of you. Spirit, soul, body. The 5 biggies, or 6 biggies for me, are time, land, money, community, birthright, position, offices, and to synchronize you to His will and in time, especially in time, space, and place. And going back even before conception. The second thing is sequencing, because the enemy can get in there really early and get you out of sequence. And for me, it was like, again, giving before I had a chance to receive. So you ask the Lord to come in, or however He wants you to pray it, but to put you back into proper sequencing. And I'm finding like more and more, I don't jump just when I get a text or an email. It's like I wait, because it's very easy for me to get ahead of sequence and therefore out of order and out of synchronization. So it's been an interesting process. I'm not saying I've arrived, but it's been interesting. And then the last thing is proportion, the proportion of your flow. How much does God want you to give? And He's really showing me to only give what He gives me for that person or that situation or whatever, and not to give more, or not to give less either. And I was like, especially the last few months, looking over like, wow, I've given people a lot, and probably way, way more than I ever should have, way too soon. And they go away really full, and I go away drained. And it's because I haven't been listening to proportion. So I would really, I'm just putting this out there, and I think it's a really interesting, it's something He's been dealing with me about, to ask Him to synchronize you to Him and His will, and to sequence you, put you in right sequence, and to put you in the flow of Spirit, His life through you, in right proportion.